itself, and then I'm going to see if I pop my filter on, if it works. We are going to try this. We are going to make it happen. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be delightful. Let me get my life together. First and foremost, I just got up a little bit ago, so my insides are going to try to be highly disrespectful. Ooh. No, it looks like I'm looking all right. Let's throw up our poll. There we go. Poll has been started. I repeat, poll has been lifted. Happy freaking Sunday, everybody. How is everybody doing? Did my poll go up? I'm hoping for the best. I don't see it. Oh, there it goes. Whew, she was on a little bit of a lag, y'all. She was on a little bit of a lag. But we are making it happen. And there we go. Boom shakalaka, shakalaka boom, boom. We are in the house and we are having ourselves a day, it looks like. Looks like we are definitely having ourselves a day. Good morning to everyone. And let's try to see. What the hell? What did you serve me, babe? Oh, really? For some reason this morning it's got a... For some reason this morning it's got a... I am out here cracking up. It's going to be interesting to see what YT does because it seems like their protocol right now is to not be particularly friendly. So we're going to find out if friendliness is on the menu or if friendliness is not on the menu. For some reason, the menu or if friendliness is not on the menu. Well, we did that. We were able to get that done, and that was cool. Anywho, woo! It is cold up here, y'all. I have not been in the attic in a little bit. Mostly have been traveling and doing other things and just choosing to go live in other places. So I have not been up in this cold attic for quite some time, but it is a breezy, chilly, hot mess. Thank you to whomever came in and threw your thumbs up. If you are commenting, unfortunately, I cannot see you right now, but I do appreciate you throwing your thumbs up and being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday, everybody. Just getting the day started here. Wasn't going to be super long, but definitely wanted to come on and say what's up to everybody and see how everybody's weekend was going. I think it's always really cool when New Year's Eve kind of starts at like a weekend point, because I feel like then there's more festivities, people get into some more stuff. There's a lot more brunches, a lot more shindigs and shiboogies. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys let me know if you guys had a wonderful kind of New Year's setup and situation. I am going to be over here looking at a couple of things as I wait for people to come in, or we wait to see if YT is going to serve it up to anybody. But we will be here for a period as we work through that. I am just looking over here. Oh, Canva now. Village Foods, how are you? That is incredible. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you coming in. You've got that #1 crown. Village Foods, you have been knocking it out of the park, my friend. I step in and see your live streams often, and your live streams are usually on and popping. So whatever you're doing, Village Food, keep it up in 2026 because people seem to really be enjoying it. And that's, that's what it's all about, is trying to make content that people enjoy and want to be a part of. So keep it up, Village Food, because I see you. I see you. And you're definitely doing the damn thing. So that is what's up. Barry, walking exercise for your health. How are you, my friend? Happy Sunday. And yes, Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate you being here. I was popping in and out of you guys' live streams as I was on the road, not when I was driving, but when I was in the passenger seat. And I did see that you were on a couple of times in the last couple of days, Barry. So thank you for continuing to provide us with awesome content and taking us on cool walks. Sister Krishna, how are you? How are you doing today? She's coming in. She's flexing her member emojis. Krishna loves that very, very much. Thank you, Krishna. I hope you are well, Krishna. I hope that the weather is good where you are. I know you were getting kind of some cold weather too. It's very cold today. It was very cold yesterday, but my understanding is it's supposed to be 50 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius, over the next couple of days. So I'm excited about that. Aaron and I have been getting out and doing a lot of hiking. So Barry, I've been getting my walk on, my hike on. I tend to like to hike more in the wintertime, which I realize is very opposite from other people. But in the summertime, to me, where I live, it's very humid. There's bugs and snakes and foolishness, and that makes the walk less comfortable to me. So I just, I layer up. I mean, I'm from Minnesota. I'm from the Midwest, so I just layer the hell up. I got my boots on, and then we go for a walk. So we've been seeing some really, really cool stuff, you guys. We have found some really nice stuff on our recent walks. Barry says, you're so welcome, host. Blessings. Kristen says, good, sister. Weather is very cold. Gosh dang it, you guys. Poor Kristen can't catch a break. Kaya Hollow says, nice glasses. Thank you. I love these glasses. I love them. Do you wear glasses? Is it Kaya? Is it Kia? Am I saying that right, Kia or Kaya? Let me know. But yeah, do you wear glasses as well? Or I know there's a lot of people out here wearing glasses as like a fashion statement, but no, these glasses, these are my actual prescription glasses. I absolutely need to wear these. I can see without my glasses, but I am nearsighted. Is that what it is? I have an astigmatism, so I actually have to wear the glasses. Otherwise, I get a headache. Kia says, it's Kia, like the car. Okay, Kia like the car. Yeah. That's funny, Kia. I have a Kia. I have a Kia Soul, which is, I think, a really nice car, and I see people with those all over the place. And yes, I wear glasses. Got it. I feel like a good cat eye never will steer you wrong. I feel like no matter who you are or what shape your face is, you hit them with a cat eye, and you're going to be what's up. Jesse says, hey, I love your glasses. Thank you, Jesse. Welcome in, and happy freaking Sunday to you. I hope everybody had a good weekend and got to do some cool stuff. When you guys come in, thank you for thumbsing up the video. You know that's huge out here. It helps to push the video out. Also, consider subscribing if you haven't already. So is it Saibao? Am I saying that correctly? Saibao578. What's up? I like the black heart and the flames. That's what I'm talking about. Hit it with the flames, y'all. If you could do nothing today, hit it with the damn flames. Jesse says, you're wearing glasses too. Fair enough. I feel like a lot of people have to wear glasses. I feel like there's like more people that I see on the street wearing glasses than I see not wearing glasses. Does that make sense? So I don't know if there are people like us who need the glasses, or if the people are just like, I look cool in glasses, I'm just going to wear glasses. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. Barry says, Krishna, Happy New Year. Blessings. Yes. Krishna is freakishly supportive, you guys. So if you have not connected with Krishna and just said hi to her, she is a wonderful person to spend time with. Jesse says, my son's wearing glasses. Okay, everybody out here wearing glasses. I love it. I love it. Glasses are good. Everybody in my family, I think. My dad doesn't wear glasses. He probably should, but my dad doesn't wear glasses. But my brother should wear glasses. I don't know. My mom wore glasses. We'll go with that. Nacha! Nacha, I haven't seen you in forever, baby girl. How are you? How are you doing? And Happy New Year to you, Nacha. I mostly follow Nacha on Instagram. Because if you guys ever want to look at pictures of pretty women, follow Nacho V on frickin' Instagram, because that woman likes to shake and she likes to boogie on Insta. And I love that. I am good. I just got up. It's 8:28 a.m. This here delicious morning. And I figured I would come on and see what's going on with you guys. R3 Gamer is back in the house. What's up? Happy New Year and happy 2023, Mr. Gamer. Thank you so much for being here. Natch says, all good. She says, you're glowing as always. Well, thank you. I think this might be a YouTube video. Okay, no, this is actually just me trying to be hydrated in this dry ass climate. Natch says, coffee or tea? Neither. Neither. What's up, my soulmate? Melissa, the down home, I'm going to give it to you and put resin on top of it, diva. is in the his house. What's up, Melissa? How are you? Barry says, Nate, blessings and happy new year. Nacha is saying what's up to Krishna. Hopefully, Krishna, you know Nacha. She's very supportive and she's awesome. And Krishna, hopefully, or Nacha, hopefully you know Krishna as well. Nacha says, hey, Barry. And then Krishna saying, what's up, Wakesho? What's up, Wakesho? How are you? Happy New Year. I've been waiting to say Happy New Year to Wakesho for a while. R3 Gamer says, I'm getting new Jordans. Woo! Let me go back. They are Jordan runs high, red and black. You know what? I don't mind red and black. I think we can see that from here. I don't mind a little reds. I don't mind a little black. I don't mind a little white. I feel like those colors always go together and they have the potential to look very delicious, is what I think. I feel like red, black, white, you're doing it big. Melissa says, I am wonderful as always. How are you? I'm good. We've been doing a lot of traveling, Melissa, and we've been doing a lot of hiking. Okay? And I'll tell you a story about it. I can't tell it on here. But Melissa, I had a situation go on during a hike earlier this week, but it was delicious. We've been doing some really, really cool stuff. Like I said, this time of year is my preference to hike. I don't like summertime hiking. There's too many things that make it not as cool, but wintertime hiking I am all about. Melissa says, hello, beautiful Nacha. R3 Gamer says, I like the stream. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. You're greatly appreciated in this house. Barry is saying, what's up to Melissa? Melissa says, you said you look beautiful this morning. Is that for real, for real? Melissa, tell me more about this beautifulness that you're talking about. I need to know more. Give me more. Your girl needs encouragement this morning. Thank you, Krishna. Village Foods, thank you for still being here. Nacha says, how have you been, Mama Melissa? Ola Joe. Yeah. The Crocheting Cellular is in the house. Good morning. Sausage, grits, and scrambled eggs coming up. Omelets cooked to order. Whew. Thank you for that, Ola Joe, because I have an omelet I would like to order. All right. I want a spinach, all right, egg white, feta cheese, tomato, frittata style omelet. Oh my God. Nacha says, like and subscribe, you guys. Thank you, Nacha. R3 Gamer says, I got a new game and it was $40. That's what's up. But you have a gift. Okay. Wonton says, happy birthday. What's up to Dixon Myaz? All right. Well, happy birthday. Oh, I see what you, oh, Wonton, you got me, yo. I love it. Melissa, did you see the fanciness that happened there? R3 says, okay card. Thank you so much, Krishna. Oh, Wonton, you clever, clever, clever individual. Thank you for coming in and giving me a little something to think about this morning. R3 says, sorry for the misspelling. No worries. I misspell things all the time. I promise you I'll misspell things at least 75 times today. Old Joe says, coming up. Lenny, what's up? And Lenny is Dirk, by the way. How are you? Happy Sunday. Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. You know how we do it. Barry says, please remember to hit that like button. Exactly. Thank you. Krishna loves that yum. Krishna, you love that yum emoji. That is like your favorite freaking emoji. I love it. I love when you guys who are members of the channel find that emoji that you really love and then you spank it. I love it. I woke this morning on a bad foot. What I normally thought was going to be a nice little morning fart ended up crapping my pants. Miller, never trust the morning toots. Never trust the morning toots, Miller. Have you learned nothing at this point in your life? In 2026, we're not trusting morning toots. We're not. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up. You got to get up. That first one was a warning shot, yo. So when you can't do that, my friend. You can't do it. Lenny says in Germany, it's actually Sunday. It's Sunday here too. So fancy that. We're doing the thing. Ola Joe says, Liz laughing. Okay now, Krishna. Miller says, you should have told me this yesterday. I'm sorry, Miller. I'm telling you today. Don't trust it. All right. You get one warning shot. And then after that, man, it's game. It's game time. So make sure that you're up and you're ready at that point. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. Obviously, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I go live often. Melissa says, your eyes are shining like stars. Your lips pouting and delicious red. You're smooth. You're smoother than a cup of velvety cocoa, she said. Melissa, what are you trying to do today? Did you guys get the sense that Melissa might be trying to come on to me just a little bit? Just a little, un poquito? Like, I feel like Melissa's trying to come on to me this morning. Michael, come get your girl. Come get your girl, Michael, because I think she might be coming on to me. Lenny says, Happy New Year. Right back at you. Miller says, I absolutely love your personality. You're the best. Well, thank you, Miller. And not only do I have a good personality, but I give the good tips, Miller. Never trust it. Don't trust an early morning toot, okay? Because it'll turn into a shark real quick. Jesse says, my son, he can't eat pizza. What? Pizza's like delicious and delightful. Why can't we not eat pizza? Tell me about this. I need to know more. Thank you, Krishna. Angel is in the house. What's up, Angel? And how are you? Happy New Year to you, my friend. I'm glad to see you. Happy Sunday as well. Oh, your membership left. Oh, well, you know what, Angel? Whenever you get your mind ready and everything works out in the universe like it should, you can certainly grab another one. They're like $1, or wait, and maybe somebody will gift you one, right? You never know. Actually, I think I can actually gift some out myself because I think the new month started. Ojo says, Melissa, that's a girl crush, man. Melissa totally has a girl crush on me. It's cool, Melissa. It's cool. You know how I do it. You know how I do it, Melissa. I don't mind. Melissa says, you said you wanted to hear more. Be cautious when you ask me. Fair enough. I think Melissa wanted to take me to the party tent. What do you guys think? I feel like Melissa might want to take me to the party tent, right? And show me how to resin. Angel says, okay, no worries. Thank you, Krishna. Krishna's flexing it all. Olajo says, I have gals that crush on me. Girl, Olajo, you have gals that crush on you, dudes that crush on you, animals that crush on you, everybody trying to crush on you. Olajo is beautiful. Nicole is in the house. Ooh, she got numbers, y'all. Kingdom Daughter says, hello, be okay, and YouTube family. Happy New Year and month. 2026, new beginnings for renewal and transformation of the heart and mind, and Thanksgiving for the gift of life and all provisions for our daily living. That is impressive. Thank you so much for that, Kingdom Daughter, and right back to you. Prison says, you go make me a sandwich. I will make you a sandwich if you make me a sandwich. Are we going to do a little sandwich swap? Because if you're going to make me a sandwich, I will definitely make you a sandwich. R3 says the game is called Ready or Not. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. We're not even going to do this, okay? Gone 3302 says, I like that guy behind you. Oh, for real, for real? Let make sure, for real. Do you see somebody? Kingdom Daughter says, welcome, welcome, family. Thank you so much, Kingdom Daughter. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate your kind words. Princess Peach says, Friday. For real. Or fry for real? Nobody knows. Ola Joe, thank you so much for the hearts, you guys. Since we have a couple people in the house and there are people that are members in the house, I'm going to go ahead and make this announcement, and I'll probably make it several times. Just so you guys know, for the month of January, historically, I tend to not do as much. You're going to get a ton of live streams from me. I'll probably do cooking pop-up live streams and things like that, but you're not going to see as many edited videos from me, and that is because I usually have other things that I'm doing in the month of January. This also means that you might see less of me on your videos and on the streets, just largely because I'll be traveling a lot, but I will try my best to get to you guys as soon as possible. Princess, you've got a low IQ. That's okay. It's okay. You don't have to have a big IQ to be in this chat with us. We're very respectful of people no matter where they are on the IQ spectrum. Princess, so no worries. Angel says, I would spam the member emoji, but I'm not a member. Angel, that's hilarious. Melissa says, if I take you to the party tent, resin is not what we will be talking about. Come on, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. Princess, are you talking to your mom, yo? Eric says, my wife. What? What in the world, Eric? Eric, you woke up on the wrong side, yo. You woke up on the wrong side. And Princess is in here making the chat great. Go ahead, Princess, and let it all hang out. I have to assume that you're having a bad day. I'm having a good one. So we're going to do what we can to give you something to talk about. Melissa is cracking up, probably because Princess seems a little, I don't know, off. Ola Joe says, I'll take what you dish out. Catch it. Catch it. Pizza Ninja, which I love that name, said, Mike, who cheese Harry? What? What are you talking about? Roxanne is in the house. Oh my goodness. Are we getting a raid from Trini? I love it. Oh, Princess. It's funny. I love this about you. Princess, stay here and make sure you thumbs the video up. YT loves people like you in my chats. Oh, Ola Joe knocked you out of the smelly lips. That's hilarious. We could have left the smelly lip comment because that's freaking hilarious. Wolfpack says, I've got a rating. I bet you do. I bet you do, Wolf. Eric says, why are all these evil comments? She beautiful. Thank you, Eric. That's what I'm talking about. Krishna. Is that Sosaman? Says, God bless you. I hope you have a good day. You too. Trini is in the house. What is up, Trini? How are you? Thank you for the raid. Krishna is throwing up her favorite emoji. R3 says, I had a member, but I don't have that kind. No worries, R3. There's no worries here. Krishna is still in the house. Melissa says, Princess, bye-bye. Trini is doing the raid, y'all. I love it. Minnesota Fats says she's cute for sure. I'm from Minnesota, Minnesota. And I know who Minnesota Fats is. There's an actual pool hall in Minnesota that, if you're in Minneapolis, if you're familiar with that. But what's up, Minnesota Fats? Welcome in the house. Come in, come in. I love it when people from my place come in. Victor Pina says, I woke up under an elevator. Well, damn. And you still had time to come look at us. I love this. Ojo says, that was too much. She had... Ojo was like, Riker Niece said hi. What is up? Melissa says, hey, Trini. Roxanne is in here flexing the member emoji. Angel says, you don't disrespect, be okay. You're going to catch that mean side of the mouth. Y'all are killing me. Fluffy, Pork Boss raid. Come on, Pork Boss. Melissa says, Olajo, how's our beautiful lady today? Yes. How are you today, Olajo? Jesse says, we have party. We got pizza, cookies, soda, cheeseburgers, chocolate bar, and noodles. Damn, Jesse, we coming to your house. Fluffy says, Pork Boss raid. Olajo says, Melissa, hey, Gorgeous. Everybody trying to get in Melissa's party tent this morning. We all trying to sneak up into Melissa's party tent. That's what's up. Minnesota says, you have fly style. Oh, you feeling my mug? Yeah. This is like my favorite mug. This was gifted to me on my 9-year anniversary, and I love every last piece of it. And it's actually functional, too. I've yet to have to use it on somebody, but I might have to. 4 feet 15 Big K says, Mike, who, cheese, Harry, what? What are we talking about? Thank you for the raid, Trini. Ola Joe says, happy and excited to be here. Yes! Ola Joe is going to teach me new skills this year. She already told me. Fluffy, happy new year to you too. Trini says, how am I doing? I'm doing fabulously. Thank you for asking, Trin. Roxy says, Pork Boss, Trini raid. Fluffy saying what's up to Melissa. Ola Joe says, yeah, party tent vibes. 100% party tent vibes. Fluffy is saying what's up to all of you guys. And if you don't know who Fluffy Diva is, in 2026, you need to know, because this woman will juice anything, okay? She juices, she cooks, she takes us on delicious little excursions throughout London town. It's a beautiful channel to check out. So if you guys don't know who Fluffy Diva is, maybe you should find out. 415 says, you're what's Harry? What does that mean? What does that mean? Everybody's saying what's up. What is that? Denia. Is that Denia? How are you, Denia? Welcome in. Happy freaking Sunday to you. Everybody's saying hello. Angel says, I'm about to go to church. No worries. Have a good rest of your day, Angel. And it was so good to see you, to say Happy New Year's to you. I appreciate you being here. Of course, Krishna flexing the member emojis. Roxanne flexing the member emojis. Melissa says, 415, we get it. No need to repeat it. Melissa on that stuff today, y'all. Denia says, good. She is doing great. I love that name, by the way. I've never seen it spelled like that before. But come through, Denia. That's a beautiful name. Okay. So we're still... okay, R3 Gamer says, that's a little weird. What part? The whole thing in the damn chat be weird sometimes. Ola Joe just dropped Fluffy's link because she's the #1 moderator of the year. Thank you so much, Ola Joe, for dropping Fluffy's links. Trina... My cousin Trina. Trini says, baby pants, what's up, dude? I don't even think he's in here right now, Trini. He is working on a very cool new thing, but I ain't gonna tell his business. He's working on a really cool thing. It's about trading in the market, and he's doing a freaking awesome job. My husband is freakishly smart. Denia says, thank you. Fluffy says, thanks, Ola Joe. Yes. And of course, if you guys don't know who Ola Joe is, I don't know what to tell you. Please make sure that you guys make that connection as well, because Ola Joe is awesome. And she's incredibly supportive. And she has intel, you guys. I've learned so many things on this platform from Ola Joe. So definitely keep that in mind. Jesse says, I was watching a movie. I watched Squid Game season 1. Me, my son, my daughter, and my boyfriend, we got popcorn. That's what's up. That's how you're supposed to do it. Long list of errors says, congrats on your husband. Thank you. Fluffy, Erin is doing great. Wow, the number just jizzumped in here, you guys. And I probably shouldn't say jizzump. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Red is in the house. Happy New Year to you, Red. Happy New Year, Redrick. How are you? Ola Joe is saying, King Raider, check out Trini. Yes, I love it. Denia says, what's my name? Be okay. We'll go with that. Fluffy says, Reds. Red says, Pork Boss Raid. Pork Boss Raids. Eric is back in the house. Lovely coffee mug. Of course. Of course. Reds is in here with the Pork Boss Raid. We're loving it, loving it, loving it. Long says, oof. Okay, I made it to the bottom. Redrick. That, you know that's what I've got to call you, Red. It's Redrick. I mean, everybody else might be calling you Reds, but I know your real name, and it's Redrick. Welcome to the live, Raiders. Ola Joe says, Red says, Pork Boss Nuts Raid. Drexel says that mug is actually so tough. It's pretty damn tough. And what I love about it is it's got the curve on it, just in case you do have to clock a person. I'm not saying you should. I don't believe in that, but you might have to. You were missing Be Okay for 1 week. I know, Fluffy. This is, I don't want to say it's a busy time for me, but for our businesses, we do a lot of day driving. So I'm doing a lot of like, I'm over here, I'm over there, and I can try to, I do a lot of the driving, which is funny. It's something Melissa and I have in common. Obviously, my husband can drive, but I'm usually the person who drives. So when I'm driving, I you know, what am I going to do? When I sit in the passenger seat, I'm bored, so I watch people's videos. But when I'm driving, obviously, I don't do that. Minnesota Fat says, what a cute and bubbly personality. I wish I was your man. Well, if you're from Minnesota, we might have already known each other. Maybe you were my man before, when I was in college. I mean, I went to college in Minnesota. I mean, like, maybe we know each other. I don't know. Red says, Pork Boss Raid. He's still on that raid business. I love it. Red says, yes, you said it. Trini says, Red, slow my bro. Minnesota is laughing. I love it. I love it. Fluffy says, Q. Solo Driver says, cool face. Well, thank you. I will take that as a full compliment. Yes, Ola Joe dropping Fluffy Divas link. R3 says, that's weird, Minnesota. What is weird about it? Is Minnesota itself weird? Because I got to tell you, Minnesota is weird. But it's also a very beautiful place to live and grow up. Okay, Reds, don't you do it. Don't you use my emojis to spell boob. Don't do it. I'm surprised you didn't say anything about my little peekaboo down here, but I guess it's under the chats, because otherwise Red would have had something to say about my boobalage. Denia says, you have a YouTube channel? Well, that's cool. I might have to check you out. Olajo says, thank you, everyone, for the thumbs up. Yeah, we are almost at 20 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. R3 says, what's up, Red's room? Denia says, I will be back. No worries. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad to be able to see you again in the future if I can. Jesse says, in the morning, I get milk bottle to 5 baby goats. Do you have a channel, Jesse? Because we all want to see this goat feeding. I do. I definitely do. Sorry, you guys. There's a lot of animals in the backyard, and I'm forced to have to look and see what's going on. Olajo says, cheers to Reds. Everybody's saying, what's up? R3 says, go to R5 Gamer. So there's an R3 and an R5. You have 7 subscribers. Well, keep it up, buddy. Tucker's sack. Is that what it is? No, Tucker's... What? Tucker's ass sack? What am I saying? What am I saying, Tucker? Well, welcome in, though. Happy Sunday. How are you? I don't know if I can get it all out. Fluffy says he said boob already. Fluffy, he was thinking boob before he even showed up. He didn't even need to be prompted by boob. He was just going to say boob anyway. Thank you, Krishna. Boobalage, who me? Yes, Red, you. And you know what, Red? I thought you weren't trolling in 2026. That's what I thought was funny about it. Krishna saying, what's up to Reds? Ojo says, Fluffy, I forgot to say you're very welcome. The Pookie Monster says, Happy New Year. May I ask you a question? Yes, you can, Pookie. What's the question? Ask me. I'm so ready. I need somebody to ask me a question today, Pookie. I need it. Okay. Denia says, you are so pretty. Thank you, Denia. Red says, gamer. Soulstar says, Soulstar! My soul sister's in the house. If y'all don't watch Soulstar, I don't know how y'all start y'all's day. Soulstar is freaking hilarious, one, and she has so much energy, and Soulstar will just start singing out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I love every last piece of watching Soulstar. I will watch her in the background no matter what I am doing because she's hilarious. That's all I can say. She got beautiful hands, and she's hilarious. Happy Grand Rising to you. Roxanne is cracking up. Fluffy says, Soul Stars. R3 says, my at. Don't you at me. My at is R3, but my channel name is R5. Got it. People are laughing. Red's talking about Kaboom. Pookie Monster says, how many bodies do you have? And does your baby's father know? Oh, bodies. How many bodies do I have? I just have the one body. And I don't know who does my babies. I don't have any babies. So I just got the one body and no babies. Does that answer your questions? I have 0 babies and only one body. I think this is the only body I have. I think this is it. And I'm 100% certain I have no babies. Denia says, you were so pretty. Thank you. Roxanne says, book. Y'all be using them emojis, y'all. Tucker is just giving us the eyes. I love it. Soulstar is cracking up, saying what's up to Fluffy. Red saying, hello, hello. What's up to Krishna? Pookie says, no, la baby, it ain't answer no. What? Pookie! Baby, before you ask me a question, Pookie, baby, you got to run that through Grammarly. Because what the hell sentence was that, Pookie? No, y'all, bruh, who, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, You got to do better. Because I don't even know what you asking me. If you're trying to troll me, it's the worst troll I've ever seen because you did it in pig Latin. So, like, if you want to troll me, you got to add the words and you put them together in a way that I can do it. No, I guess I'm not assisted in because I was completely confused, Pookie. I'm so confused by what you were giving me. Let me go back up here and see what the hell's going on. Sorry, Pookie. Tucker says, trying to figure out how big they are, but I can't put my hands on them. Trying to figure out how big what is, Tucker? What the hell is you talking about? Red says, how are you today? I'm doing okay. Did you spell my name backwards, Red? So clever. Calamity Jane is in the house again. What is up? Good morning to you. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a good weekend and Happy New Year's, if I have not said that to you before. Ojo says, be okay. It's Pookie from New Jack City. Ojo, that's the first thing that came to me. Megan Wagner, am I saying that right? Hi, it's Giada. Okay. Well, welcome in, Giada. Calamity Jane says, so I have chickens. Double eggs happen a lot when they are first laying. Also have had a triple yolk. What? Now that's what's up. I've never seen a triple. I've seen a double and I threw it away immediately. I don't care if it's normal or not. I am not eating it. I'm weird about eggs to begin. So if I see 2 yolks in the egg, I just assume that is the business of Beelzebub and I don't need to be involved in it. So I throw the damn egg away. Now, my husband, he's from a farm, so he'll eat the damn egg because he's like, oh, this just happens. Obviously, via Calamity Jane, she's aware of it as somebody who has chickens. But for me as a city girl, that's just too much crazy for me. I just don't get involved. Trini is giving us the yuck face. Pookie says, oh, you is mixed? No, I'm definitely not mixed. Both of my parents are African-American. Although my dad is questionable as hell. Sorry, Dad. Dad, if you're watching, you know you questionable. Yeah, my dad is damn near white. But no, both of my parents technically would qualify as black. Except for that paper bag test. My dad might fail that one. But that's the right there. My dad is going to be cracking up. I talk to my dad, everybody knows, twice a day. I was talking to him yesterday trying to get his Walmart situation set up for him, but he's going to be cracking up at this later. Megan says, hi, it's Giada. Well, thank you, Giada. R3 says, the Pookie Monster, I am Wi-Fi? I don't know. R3 says, but I have a dozen. Oh, interesting. Okay. It happened. Red says, one body, 2 boo. Red. No. Red, you see there's enough troll action in here for me. I don't need extra troll action. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. You are greatly appreciated in the house for that. Ojo is cracking up. Fluffy says, Jane, blessings. Tucker says, answer. Answer what? Tucker, answer what? Reds is out here laughing. Calamity says, hi to everyone. I hope I don't sound racist. I am not. That's, whatever. It's you doing what you do, R3. Calamity Jane says, it's so normal. Okay, it feels not normal to me. Red says Grammarly. Red says Savage. Pookie. Soulstar says fascinating perspective. Fluffy says, Jane, I sat on your live stream yesterday. My hands were busy. Red, did you see this? Redrick, come to the front of the class, as Red likes to say. Did you just see what Fluffy put in here? She literally said this, and I quote, and this is from Fluffy. Jane, I sat on your live stream yesterday. My hands were busy. I sat on your live stream yesterday, but my hands were busy. I didn't say that. Fluffy did. LCA says, hello, how are you? Fluffy's a little freak. She dropped the little freak emoji because she'd been sitting on people's live streams with busy hands. Red, if you didn't see that, I don't know what to tell you. Denaya says, I'm back. Welcome back. Pookie Monster says, she says, African-American. Yeah, that's for real, for real. Calamity Jane says, no worries, Fluffy. That is me often listening in the clouds. Fair enough. Up next with Lamar. I love that. And I love the stars. Thank you so much for being here, Lamar. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Ojo says, now we have Giada De Laurentiis, the Italian-American chef in the house. So many celebrities in here today. That's funny. Olajo and I are on the same thing because as soon as I heard Giada, that's what I was thinking too. Jesse says, oh my God, I think my son, he wake up. Okay. LCA says, I'm Mexican. Everybody throwing out, they repping their their cultures today. I love it. R3 says, I'm half German and half American. Well, there you have it. My husband's half German, so there you have it. Olajo says, hey, Dad, and Happy New Year to you. Blessings. Yes. Angel says, I'm back for a little. Tucker says, you're a BBW. I don't even know what that is. Somebody please type out the acronym for me. What the hell is BBW? Is it a beautiful black woman or is it a big black, what? I need to know. Angel says, oh, Red decided to come back. Oh yeah, Red's somewhere in here waiting to pounce on us with the trollism. LCA said hi. Ojo says, caught it. Kaden says, you look like my teacher. Okay. Megan says, what does your name mean? Well, be okay. You know, if you can, try to be okay and try to make other people okay if you can. Red says, wow. Fluffy Diva says, little freak. See, Red's caught it. He understood. Fluffy talking about she was out here sitting on live streams with her hands busy. Denaya says, do you want to know my YouTube name? Sure, share it if you'd like. Melissa says, I'm back. I had to step away to eat an absolutely amazing breakfast. Melissa, meet me in the party tent. I want a plate. Fluffy says, be okay. Red says, mind blown. R3 says, yes, Red's Room. Red's Room says, no pun intended. None taken. Fluffy Diva said, troll. I know she's not calling me no troll. Fluffy says, Lomai Reds. Red says, I saw it. Good. Tucker says, big beautiful woman. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it as opposed to those pocket-sized women. I feel you. Roxanne just took the message back, but then she came back through with a delicious round of member emojis. What did she say, Fluffy? Oh my goodness. Trini says, I'm here listening, getting some food. No worries. Angel says, BB means big, beautiful woman. Got it. Red says, Fluffy to the office. Megan says, what does your name? I'm not sure what the rest of that means. Calamity Jane is saying hi to Roxanne. Angel, or Red's is saying, what's up to Angela? Roxanne says, Fluffy, come to the front of the class. You saw it too, Roxanne. Everybody saw it, Fluffy. We all saw it. Trini says, and Chris and Mom visiting. Oh, okay, cool, cool. We'll say what's up to them for us, Trini. London says, you were so pretty. Thank you. Am I saying this right? Boy Bass Movement? Pocket-sized woman. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What's the difference? Like a big woman or a pocket-sized woman? Like, what's considered a small woman? I need to know. Trini says, you're... Thank you, Trini. Thank you for jumping in on this. Jesse says, oh, hey, what's the leader of North Korea? What? I have absolutely no idea. Spritey says, hi, what's up, Spritey? Am I saying that right? Spritey plays Roblox. I get it. Red says, beautiful, bold, weirdo. Now, Red, I actually like that breakdown of the BBW acronym because I feel like that's more on point with me. As a beautiful, bold weirdo. I'm putting that on a shirt. Somebody put that on a shirt for me. London says, you are so pretty. Thank you. Fluffy says, be okay. I'm behaving. Red's trying to pull me out. Listen, Fluffy, I don't know if you can say that you was in here with busy hands, was you behaving, but we're going to let that one go. I'll let that one fly, but don't, you're on that thin ice. You're on the thin ice. Megan says, what does your name mean? Again, Tucker says bikini or one piece. I have both types of bathing suits, and to be frankly honest, I am one of those people who swims like I was made to be in the water. So it just depends on what I'm getting into, Tucker. Reds. Fluffy says, Reds behave. Tito Bree. What's up, Tito? Welcome in, my friend. Megan says, what does your name mean? Again. Red says, I did see it be okay. Did you wash your... She didn't. She was all day like, smell my finger. Sniff it. Derek says, bikini or one piece. Are you serious, bro? Derek, You know what goes on in here. You know what goes on in here. Red says Megan. Melissa says, I've seen very few in here ever being truly behaved. Nobody behaves in here. Probably because I don't behave. So like, I'm encouraging people to not behave. Angel says the leader of is okay. Thank you. Red says Dre Reek. What? Oh, okay. I see it. Roxanne is saying JC blessings. I made it to the bottom. Red's is saying what's up to Melissa and giving her props as the queen. Fluffy says be okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I cannot say enough how much I appreciate you guys all. Derek? No, Dre. Dre Rich Beats. I got it, y'all. It's Dre Rich Beats. 2151. What's up, Dre Rich Beach? I love your energy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Title Pro 247. Happy freaking New Year. Thank you so much for coming in. I know you're going to smash that like button, Title, and I appreciate you. He's saying, what's up? Red says, give me my crown back, Melissa. Oh, Red only has the number 3 crown? Red, you have fallen so much in 2026. It's not even funny. Boy says, you said it correctly. I'm digging your glasses. Well, thank you. I love these glasses. Tristan Bush says, what's up? What's up, Tristan? Do I know you? I know it's Tristan. So let me know if it's you. Red says, busy hands, Diva. That's nasty. Red saying, what's up to Title Pro? Fluffy saying, what's up to Title Pro? Melissa says, Red's never. Jesse says, what is the capital of Mexico? Jesse, what in the 3rd grade class are we in right now? Levi says, okay. You took him seriously, then you'll go to... Interesting perspective, Levi. Title says, Reds, Meg the egg is... Ooh, Meg the egg is cool. Said, hello, how are you? Let me see what else is going on here. Red's is saying what's up to Jesse. Ola Joe dropping member emojis. Red saying, damn, Melissa. Title Pro saying, what's up to Melissa? Chris still flexing the member emojis. James Freeman is back in the house. Welcome back, James. Happy freaking New Year to you. I'm so glad to see you. It has been a little bit, but I'm glad that you made it in. And thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. We got, as my Kenyan friends would say, 20 billion people in the house. So make sure you guys are throwing your thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribing if you have not already. We do lives like this pretty often. Diana says, hello. How are you, Diana? Happy freaking Saturday, Sunday, whatever the hell day it is. Is it Sunday? I think it is. Thank you to whomever put their thumbs up. Cummy Eyelids. That's one hell of a name, Cummy Eyelids. Do you care to express yourself and tell us more about what that's about? But hello and welcome in. Happy Sunday. Thank you for throwing your thumbs up. Krishna's doing all the stuff. Mr. Get It Right is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Levi says, ooh, who wants a relationship with me? Fair enough. Melissa says, hey, Title, my friend. Mr. Get It Right says, what's going on over here? You know what's going on over here. LM Tribs says, girl, you straight up chicken milk. I don't know what that means. What the hell is chicken milk? LM Tribs, please tell me more about this. When you guys bring me stuff that I don't know what it means, I want to know. What is chicken milk? But it was followed by a heart, so it must be delicious. But what the hell is chicken milk? I didn't even know we can milk chickens. Where's Calamity Jane when you need her? I need somebody from the farm to come to the front and tell me about this chicken milk. It's like a brand new thing to me. Jesse says, it's Mexico City. That's awesome. Title Pro says, hi, Ola Joe. Mr. Get It Right says, 26th like. Thank you. Krishna says, Title Pro, hello, friend. Mr. Get It Right says, book nizzle. We don't know what that's about. We don't. Move up. Mr. Get It Right says, never get it wrong, be okay. James Freeman says, you are beautiful. Thank you, James. That's a really sweet thing for you to say. Levi said, okay, exactly. We're getting it. Diva, I heard what I heard. Calamity Jane says, I'm here. Well, thank you. What? Levi has got a lot of feelings in that space. Feel free to share them here, I guess. Fluffy says, troll, get it right. Mr. Get It Right says, I'm not a troll, which I think is questionable. It's questionable at best. Calamity says, we do not milk our chickens as they don't have the body parts for it. So whoever said that we were out here milking chickens, apparently that's not a real thing because like chickens don't have body parts for it. I did see a sign once for iguana milk and I don't know what it was. I don't know. I don't think you can milk iguanas, so I don't know where that came from. And I don't know if you can't milk an iguana if they're selling iguana milk. I don't know where that came from. Does that make sense? It seems a little gross. Everybody's saying what's up. Dizu John says, if you were a book, I'm trying to realign your spine. Damn, Deez, what does that even mean? What does does that even mean? You guys are really hitting me with the crazy today. You're trying to realign my spine. That's crazy. What's up, Atlas? What am in, bro? What am in, bro? I don't know what you're in. I guess this live stream, maybe. Krishna's in here. James Freeman says, have a very blessed day. You too, James, and I'm always glad to see you. Soulstar is just cracking up. She can't help herself. This is crazier than she could even imagine. Trini said, chicken move. Oh, Atlas says, I'm a troll. Well, welcome in, Atlas. I love a good troll. I love a good troll, and I need one to start my week. So please be in here. But if you're going to troll, do your best. Do your best. I will tell you right now that I do not have children. Yes, I know that I'm black. I'm a little bit bigger than, I guess, a super small pocket woman. And I'm educated. I'm married. What are the things? I mean, find them and then troll me on them. Whatever you can find. Make it deep, though, and make it good. I need all these things, right? Fluffy says, be okay. Krishna is, yep. Trini is crying, laughing. Jesse says, USA, South Africa. What? Interesting. We got a lot going on there with that. Atlas says, oh, hell no. Addie Evans says, hi. Travel Tings with Miss Kira. Y'all better shut up. Let me get over here. Because Travel Tings definitely needs a blue dress. She definitely needs a blue dress. If y'all who travel ain't connected to my girl, I don't know what to tell you. This woman is on everybody's beach all the time. Everybody's beach all the time. Everybody's cruise, everybody's beach. She's telling us what to take, what not to take, who to slap, who not to slap. That is what is going on. Please make sure you check her out. What is going on? Happy New Year to you too, Kira, beautiful lady. All I heard is realign your spine. Somebody said something, Kira. I'm just here. Randy Whipkey says, you are a beautiful lady. Thank you. Mr. Get It Right says, Trini Porkman. Melissa says, Reds knows I love him. He's just jelly because I will always hold the real crown. This is true talk. Calamity Jane says, at least some of these trolls are semi-comedians. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to troll me, do it right. Don't troll me with some foolishness. Hey, you're black. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, hey, you're big. I mean, like, troll me with something real. Like, bring something delicious. Tell me that I have an unusually large nose or something. I don't know. Let's work on good trolling in 2026. Don't come with the same foolishness. Nobody likes that. Melissa, low Reds. Reds is the man. I don't think that's true. Azimuth Phoenix says, what's up, dog? What's your social security number? I don't know. Why don't you tell me yours first? Put it in the chatments, and then we'll talk about it later. Randy says, sorry to hear you are married. Lucky guy. Well, thank you, Randy. Mr. Get Right says he's not a troll. He's 100% a troll. Addie says, I love your hair. Thank you. Trini says, Reds Lomai. Reds is misunderstood. I don't think this is true, Reds, because you're trolling me right now from the Ninja City. Brew City says, I got a long, healthy root for you. Is it a beetroot? Like, what are you talking about? Red says, so true, Mr. Get Right. Stop it. Kira is laughing her butt off. Fluffy says, game over. Like, for real, you guys, yes, everybody connect. Zeus John says, I need to get connected to your girl. Which girl? There's all kinds of girls in here to get connected to. Connect with Kira. She's lovely. Red says, savage mode activated. Red says, we love you too, Melissa. Of course we do. Everybody is in here with the full love. Atlas says, bro, shut up. Who? Which bro? Which bro? Which bros are we talking about? I need to know. Ola Joe dropped Kira's link. Thank you, Ola Joe, moderator of the year. She's cooking breakfast, you guys, and out here dropping links. That's why you got to have Ola Joe on your side. Thank you guys so much for throwing your thumbs up. It looks like we almost made it to 30 thumbs up, although my numbers are usually incorrect. So let me know where we are. I think it might be 30. Red says, Reds is the man. Red, we can see you. Alice says, I'm a troll. Got it. Aaron is in the house. I got a big old nose myself. Like 35% of my face is nose, man. How you doing today? I'm doing good. I think my nose is cute, though. You know, I don't know. What? I'm like, I don't know. It's the nose that's on my face. So I feel like if you got it, you got to kind of go with it, right? It seems to be doing all right. It would be weird if it was smaller. I'm so used to it now. You know what I'm saying, Aaron? I don't know how it is for you, but that's how I feel. Krishna, thank you. Travel Thing says, hey, Ola Joe. Mr. Get It Right says, Reds is the man. Yeah, Reds, stop it. Stop it. You're trolling me, Red. Alice says, you are a chop it. Nobody knows what that means. Dude, if you're going to troll me, you got to say chop it and then be like definition. so that I know whether or not I'm being trolled or not. Because I don't know. For all I know, a chop it might be like a really nice chick that just chops it up. Like she chit chats a lot. She hot. She's a chop it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You got to tell me what's going on. Thank you, Krishna. Independent Am says, what is going on? Yes, exactly. What is going on here? You tell me first. Red says, Reds is the man. Go says, I like how healthy your skin is. What's your secret? Well, I bathe in chicken milk. Don't believe that, Ghost. We just found out that chickens don't have milk. No, honestly, I literally have like eczema and have my whole life. So when I was very, very young, I started using oil of Olay. And so I just wash my face with with soap that has no dye and no fragrance because I'm so sensitive. And that's about it. That's literally it. I felt like oil of Olay should reach out to your girl because I've been using it since I was 11. And people are always talking about my skin. So I'm like, oil of Olay, I might be your girl. That and Dove unscented. Anyway, that went off on a Red, stop trolling me. Travel Sting says, not you offering my connection. Listen, I will offer you up your connections, Kira. You already knew that. You know what's up. Roxanne is dropping memory emojis. Jesse says, hey there, spider on your plant. There's a spider on my plant? Probably, because I'm up in the damn attic. Addie says, do you have any pets? No, I don't, but I live in the forest, and there's so many animals that I like to call friends. Don Julio says, you made it to 30. Thank you, Don Julio. Ghost says, go back and read my comment, please. Ghost, retype it, baby cakes, because there ain't no way I'm going to be able to go up and see that. Jesus John says, you got a beautiful face, yo. Thank you. Thank you, Olajo, for dropping her link again. Thank you, Krishna, for flexing those memory emojis. Travel Ting says, these comments are cracking me up, because what the hell? You already know. You already know. And these are tame, Kira. These are tame. They get fancy. These are pretty tame. I'm waiting for my good trolls to come in. Like, where are my real trolls? Like, the real ones that, like, you know, really invested in the trollism. I need to know. Maybe they're sleeping. Maybe it's too early. Alice says, give me $1. Interesting. I don't think I can give you $1, but you can always give me one if you'd like. Independent Am says, beautiful lady. Thank you. Olajo says, Kira, morning, beautiful one. Good to see you today. Yes. Ooh, Lord. Ooh. Both Soulstar and Title Pro had to delete a message. What's it? And I like your videos. And I will like your videos. Oh, y'all just, hold on, wait. This is hilarious. Kira, you ever been too proud to Pound Town? Stop it. Stop it. Why did y'all delete that? Y'all hilarious. Hold on. I like how my moderators are just so itchy to delete stuff. It wasn't even crazy. It wasn't even crazy, but they was like, we're deleting it. Moderators, stop flexing y'all's powers in 2026. Let these people breathe. All he asked Kira was if she ever been to Pound Town. That's a reasonable question to ask. The woman beautiful, okay? And she liked to wear titty tops. So yes, I think that's a reasonable question. Kira could have decided if she wanted to answer. Have you ever been to Pound Town? I'm sorry. Let me stop, y'all. It's too early in the morning for this. Let me stop. I'm going to be a good girl. Diana says, you're pretty. Thank you. Travel Tings says, I remember. Good to see you. I had to think, but it came out to me quicker this time. Soulstar says, oops, I didn't mean that. Soulstar just out here deleting people. Leonie Jacob says, do you have a friend that's a deer? I have many deer friends in my backyard, Leonie. It's so cool. We have baby deer and just, it's just lovely. I love the forest behind us. Wonton says, happy birthday to what? Holden two dicks. I got it this time, Wonton. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I love that you went back, did like 35 minutes of recon, and then came back and handed it to me again. I love that. Kanye's #1 prodigy says, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. I hope you're not having a nightmare, my friend. Olajo says, commercial break makes you look younger. Love this stuff. Thank you. Jack is in the house. What's up? Atlas says, no, give me $2. Do you have a cat? 100% I do not have a cat, and 100% I am not going to give you $2, Atlas. Travel Tank says, laugh my eye, I saw the Pound Town comment. Tiff's Take says, book. Thank you. Leonie says, do you have animals in the wild? Yes, I'm staring at a black squirrel whose name is Leroy right now. There's all kinds of animals in our backyard. We have a ton of videos of like the critters back there. Jack says, hi. Jesus John says, Kira is pretty. She is 100% pretty. She's a very beautiful woman inside and out. Atlas says, give me $2 and I will like your videos. It seems like a, Like, it's not a good arrangement. Addie says, do you have any pets? No. Utah Science says, I seen a pig at the farm eating his own. Ooh, that's nasty. But pigs will do that. It's why pork tastes weird. Jesse says, hey there, spider on your plant. They bite. Hurry up. Look, look. I don't mind spiders, Jesse. Leona says, how much animal friends do you have in the wild? Many. Many. Thank you, Levi. Kira says, I haven't this morning. D's John made me laugh. Kira, now that's the kind of energy you got to bring to these chats. She's like, I haven't yet. I haven't yet. But the day's early. Jesse said, look, look. Jay Dula says, what's with the huge glasses? I love these glasses. These are my glasses. I need them to see. Would you like them to be smaller? How much smaller? Talk to me about it. Calamity Jane says, we have several deer families on our property. Deer are so cool. Jesus John says, what? Okay. Thank you, Levi. Atlas says, bro, give me $3. Calamity Jane says, good morning, Tiv. At least. Just at least $3? Okay, so you're looking for more, but you'll take $3 as your bottom offer. Fancy. Leonie says, have how much animals do you have in the world? I don't know how many are in the world, my friend. Jaleel says, I saw you the other day. For real, like on the street? Or like on the YT streets? Atlas says, please speed. My mom is... What? What are you talking about, yo? There's some crazy out here, y'all. Thank you so much for everybody saying hi. Thank you, Krishna. Leonie says, do you love me? The model of the wild. Wow. Wow. It looks like I got a half of a break here. Ooh, Magic in the middle says, you should look up how the Flavian dynasty invented and check out how politically motivated it was then. Apollonius of Tyana for all... What? That's very interesting. You really came with some serious education this morning for us. Thank you. Jesus John says, save Atlas's mom. She's homeless. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me this morning. I have been live for a little bit under an hour. I'm going to go a little bit further, and then I'm going to begin my day. I'm going on a hike today. I've gone on a hike every day for the last 4 days. And it's been a lovely experience. My eye itches. And all this talking. Atlas says, bro, please speed. I need this. My mom is what? Ella says, hi, I want to be a vet. I don't know. Y'all are killing me. Under the Bridge says, Leva, hike to the donut shop. Can we hike to the donut shop together? Do you think that they still have the glazed ones out? Are they still like warm? Because I love a good glazed donut. Are you coming with me? Is your mom going to be there? Will she give us a discount? I don't know. You tell me what's going on under the bridge. You tell me. Is your mom under the bridge? Who's under the bridge? Are you under the bridge? We don't know. Jesus, John, you are killing me right now. You guys are hilarious this morning. That's all I could say. You guys are hilarious. Why is it all of a sudden that everybody I knew cleared out? And what I see right now is just the trollishness of trollification. Leonie says, in which country do you love? I would love in all of the countries, if that's what you're asking me. Or if you're asking me, which country do I live in? I am in the US of A, my friend. I am in the US of A. That's where I'm hailing from right now. That's where this recording is taking place right now. Anywho, I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Again, I am going to chill for a little bit. It's very overcast. And I am going to then take a little delicious walk in the woods. And I'm very excited about that. Under the Bridge says, love a donut. Who doesn't love a donut? Certain things that people say, I'm like, you don't like donuts? Who are you? Atlas says, give me, whoa, how many dollars is that, yo? And it's got a Q at the end of it? Or you sue me. Okay, give it a sue. Give it a sue then. Addie says, your mom is not. Kobe is crazy. FN said hi. Well, thank you, Kobe. How are you? How is your Sunday going? I hope you're having a good one. I hope your weekend rocked. Tell us why you're crazy. We need to know. Like, what is it? Kobe is something? Okay, anyway. Ella says, I like your earrings. Thank you. And Ella has the cool font. Who's got that cool font? Just Ella. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. We are so freaking close to 40 thumbs up, which would be really freaking awesome. But, you know, only throw your thumbs up if you're truly having a good time, right? Soccer Queen says, your lipstick is beautiful. Where is it from? Here's what's funny, Soccer Queen. This is actually a filter on YT, but doesn't it look like it's perfect? It looks like it's real, right? So you can put this on whenever you want, Soccer Queen. If you are on YT and you are in the United States, it's just a filter. It's a little button you can tap, and then it puts it on your face. McLeod says, you're. I'm not sure I'm understanding. Deesna says, you are. I am what? Thank you, Krishna. Jesse says, my cow eat poop on grass. This is disgusting. Gross. Where should the cow poop, Jesse? Leonie says, do you love cookies? I could take a cookie. I could take it or leave it. Soccer Queen says, oh my God, haha. It's crazy, right? But doesn't it look like perfectly on my lips? Like even when I get close? It looks like it's actually on there, which is, I think, the coolest thing ever. Latrina Wellens says, hello. How are you, Latrina? How is your day going? Alice says, I will give you a thumbs up if you give me $5. Travel C says, not the cat cut filters rubbing off on YT. Girl, when I tell you that seriously, Kira, is this lipstick not like the exact shade for what I would be putting on? It's perfect. It looks freaking perfect. And it doesn't do that thing where my lip is over here. Because like sometimes CapCut, you know what's up, Kira. Your eyebrow be over here, your lips be over here. But no, this is just like perfect. Kira says, looks nice. Thank you. Latrina says, Wellham says, hello, I subbed. Thank you, Latrina. I appreciate you for that. Leonie says, my dog just, what? What are you talking about? Latrina says, good. Latrina says, how was yours? It was a good weekend. It was a very good weekend. It was delicious. I feel like I had a really good time this weekend. Latrina says, I'm on my mom's account. I'm 8. Well, there you have it. Leonie says, what are you talking about? Kira says, right, I thought it was the one you wear. I know, right? Red says, I got to run, be okay. Time for some breakfast. No worries. Red, thank you so much for being in here. And just thank you for being you, Red. For real, for real. Kira says, laugh my off the eyebrow, one way lip. You know it's for sure. You know, here's how CapCut would be. Yes, Reds, blessings to you too. This is how CapCut would be. I would be drinking the cup. And the lips would still be, they put the lips on. Now, I will say one thing that's really funny, Kira. Ola Joe is saying goodbye to Reds. One of the things that is very, 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 very funny is this. Under the Bridge said, close your mouth. Close your mama's mouth. Close your mama's mouth. Leonna's like, I'm on my grandma's account. Y'all cracking me up. But no, the funny thing is that, what the hell? This is what happens when your mind is over here and you got to deal with the Gracie. The trolls win again because I literally forgot what the hell I was going to say. But anyway, I do love this color. It's good. There's a lot of other features that they have on here that are really, really nice. Under the Bridge, you can go wherever you want, baby. Here, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. How about this? There you go, Under the Bridge. We solved it for you. You can go do something else if you'd like. Latrina says, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go check on my mom. Do that. Do that. Oh, it was about the CapCut editing. Yeah, I still can't. Girl, you know my mind is old. But yeah, no, CapCut editing. It's going to come to me later. If it comes to me later, I'll text you. Ella says, I have a condition and I hope I get better. Ella, I hope you get better too, baby girl. Levi says, I'm back. Well, thank you for coming back. I appreciate all of you guys. If anybody is interested, because people have been really supporting the channel heavily, I am this close to hitting the final whatever monetization on the platform. So we're so damn close, it's not even funny. It'll probably happen maybe this week, maybe next week. So for everybody who has been supporting the channel tough and hard, I appreciate you. We hit the first level of monetization in less than a year, which I thought was crazy, as this is my second channel. So I appreciate all of you guys for everything that you're doing. Ola Joe says, what the hey? What the helly? What the helly? What the helly? My new watch on Pressy Diamonds on Baguette. Ola Joe. Travel Team says, woot woot. Thank you, Roxanne. Yeah, no, I am not. I was surprised, honestly. I would not have, you know, because it was, again, it was not easy. I worked full time. I have another business I'm running. I had other things I was doing. So I just didn't even know, you know, that it was going to happen. So thank you guys for everything you guys have done. Jesse says, oh, I need some coffee and a cookie. And I wake up in the morning, like a breakfast cookie, which is basically like a Pop-Tart. Be for real. Is a Pop-Tart not a breakfast cookie? It's 100% a breakfast cookie. They can stop it with this. It's not breakfast. It's a damn breakfast cookie. That's what a Pop-Tart is. What the hell? What? I understood it was a song, but I didn't know the song. So I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and you know how it is, Ola Joe, I'll read whatever is typed here. So I was just like trying to read it. Oh my God, you guys are killing me this morning. Y'all got a lot of dang energy for 9 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, y'all see the way I cut this shirt on the bias? I am not above this. I got this sweatshirt from Team Easy. Actually, this might have come from Shanizi. This might have come from Shein back in the day. But like, you know, you got to cut the shirt on the bias. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Tell me in the chat mitts. It doesn't matter male or female. Or do you cut the shirt on the bias sometimes when you want to do something a little different? Because I'll cut a shirt on the bias with the quickness. And then I like to add the extra cuts. You know, we got the cuts down the sleeve. I like to add the cuts. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Because there's not a sweatshirt that's safe in my no shirt is safe. I'll cut it on the bias with the quickness. Because I feel like it makes the difference. I feel like it makes the difference. Don't you think? Because like if I was just wearing a sweatshirt with all up on my damn neck, it wouldn't be as cute. That's all I'm saying. Atlas is like, for real, for real. They're going to give me 15 thumbs up for $67. That does not sound like a good deal. Fluffy says, be okay. Kira says, I used to be scissor happy at one point. Girl, I'm still scissor. I never gonna stop. Thank you guys for the 40 thumbs up. You're awesome. Manezi. What's up, Manezi? Happy New Year. What's up? Thank you so much for being here. Ola Joe says, we need on the emoji. Okay. I wonder if I can do an extra emoji. I don't know. I was only we had like 100+ members. I think we needed like 5 more members, and then I was able to do another emoji. So as soon as I get 5 more members, Ola Joe, and I will put up another emoji. I think that's how far away I was from another emoji. But yeah, if I can, I will do another emoji. So you want it to be the on the? That's what it should say. It should say on the. Because I will do that. I try to make emojis that you guys like, so I don't mind. Melissa says, I redo my clothes all the time. You got to. You got to. And I think I bought this originally. It was like, oh, it's got a little bird over here for Aaron. But Aaron doesn't wear sweatshirts like this, so he never wore it. And then when I found it, because we're getting ready to move, so we donated a bunch of stuff, I was like, let me hold that. Let me hold that. And then I proceeded to, cut it. Ojo says, or whatever you think. I like it. I'm running out of ideas, Olajo. I'll take it. The town mayor is calling. Gotta go. No worries. No worries, Olajo. Thank you so much for being here. Dusty said, shy. Shy? Are you shy? You don't seem shy. We need an on the emoji. Okay. Let me try that. I'll try that for you guys. I don't know, like I said, how far away I am, but as soon as I figure it out, let me see. Maybe I'm already at a new emoji. Let me see. I haven't checked in a while. Nope. Oh, no. I need like freaking 18 more freaking subscribers before I can put on another damn emoji. We a ways away from another emoji, y'all, but we might get there. Anyway, thank you guys all so much for being here. It looks like my chat kind of died out. I don't know if that's true or not. Latrina is back. What's up, Latrina? Thank you so much. Welcome back. And I'm actually going to close this down myself, grab something to eat, and then I'm going to hit the streets. I think we're going to try to do a hike down by the river today. Hopefully it will not snow on our faces because it's looking a little snow-tastic outside, but I don't know. Maybe it's just dreary, which I'm fine with. Shahid says, have you seen the movie Shaving Ryan's Privates? No, I have not. Winstone is in the house. What is up, Winstone? How are you? Winstone came in right at the right time of the crazy. Winstone is like, what? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, Winstone. It's been an interesting time. I will definitely say that. Fluffy is a little freak, and she says, what's up to Winstone? Winstone saying, what's up back to Diva? Kira says, I'm going to go watch some of your content. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate that. We did some really cool stuff this year, I feel like. And Kira, I'm bringing back one of your favorite things. I'm bringing back one of your favorite things. I'm bringing back the frickin' trying stuff. So I'm bringing back the Tuesday try where I try different gadgets and different foods and stuff. So Kira loves that stuff. So get yourself ready, Kira. And I'm going to also be doing more cooking live. It was harder to do before, but we're going to do some more. Winstone says, I missed you yesterday, sis. What happened yesterday, Winstone? I was out and about. We were doing the frickin' country. We was driving all over the goddamn place yesterday, Winstone. So I'm sorry if I missed something that you did. Jesse says, pass out. Melissa says, hey, Winstone. Trini says, troll. Trini says, Winstone, what week? I have no idea. Winstone said the Tiki Bar was live. You guys, Winstone is back to doing the dang Tiki Bar, and I don't know if you guys have seen Winstone Chronicles Cook It All. Now, Kira, if you're still in the house, if you have not connected to Winstone Chronicles, I think that's something you would like. First off, Winstone is just hilarious and a really, really cool dude, really good time, but he loves to cook. And this man makes food. Nah, maybe not, Kira. Because Kira, seriously, if you start making food and Kira sees it, it makes her hungry immediately. It makes her hungry immediately. And Winstone is dangerous. For everybody who doesn't know who Winstone is, he's dangerous. Because you'll literally be watching him cook and you'll just be like, I don't know if I just ate or not, but I'm 100% hungry. I'm 100% hungry. If somebody doesn't run me a plate, it's going to be a problem. So definitely make sure that you check out Winstone for sure. Roxette says, Winstone, blessing. Winstone says, Trini, you wake up. Did I try to say it right? Fluffy says, I watched it this morning. Oh, Fluffy went back in and did the rewatch. I'm going to have to do that too. Awesome. Welcome back. Trini says, long time, Winstone. I was live. Winstone says, torture boss. You are the torture boss. Put that on a shirt, Winstone. Winstone is the torture boss. I love that you know that about yourself. Fluffy says, Roxanne, dinner ready. Trini says, yeah, me cooking sounds good. Yeah, more cooking. Yeah. I love to cook too, but I am not a Winstone. I am not. Winstone be like in the damn grocery store, like just sweeping the meat into the damn cart. Winstone be like, give me that, give me that, give me that. I don't have anything like that. I'll just cook y'all an omelet real quick. But Winstone will be in there rubbing down fish, slapping them, slapping hogs, doing all kinds of stuff. That's not how I get it in. So it's a different type of cooking. If you want to watch somebody really throw down, that's Winstone for sure. Keenan Canton says, good morning and Happy New Year. Good morning and Happy New Year to you too, my friend. Paper Rock says, do you like golden showers? It cleanses the spirit. That's hilarious, yo. That's hilarious, Paper Rocks. Do you like your showers to be golden as well? Let me know. Fluffy says you want to eat some chicken feet. No, I do not want to eat chicken feet, Fluffy, but I know that you're going to have yourself a delicious bowl of chicken butts later on today. Winstone says we want to see you cook. Says, I used to cook all the time on the channel, Winstone, but then I got busy, and you know how it is. Winstone probably knows what I'm talking about. People who cook live, Trini knows. It's like it's a thing. You got to set it up. The lights got to be right. Are you moving around? It's a lot of work. And if I'm working, extra jobs and doing other stuff, it's just a hard thing to do. But I do like to cook live, so I'm going to try to do more. Roxanne says, frying chicken now, Fluffy oxtail done. Come on, Roxanne. Why y'all be trying to make people hungry? Daniel says, you like me new clothes? I don't know, Daniel. I can't see what you're wearing. Thank you, Sister Krishna. Fluffy says, okay, Roxy. Winstone saying, what's up to Roxy? Paper Rock says, what's your favorite recipe? That's an interesting question because in what? Like as a sweet thing? Is it something that I'm baking? Is it a pizza recipe? Like what? I mean, that's just an open-ended question. I mean, I really like my mother's banana bread recipe is like one of my favorite ones. I also really like her German chocolate cake recipe. She was a great baker, terrible cook, but she had really good recipe for baked goods. Trini says, foodie finya, man. I'm not going to say it. Fluffy says, you're waiting for dinner? Yes. Trini says, pork boss. Spearrock says, appetizer. Appetizer. Now that's a good question. In terms of appetizers, I do this thing where I take a piece of cantaloupe and then you wrap it with like prosciutto. And then you dip the whole thing inside of a honey that's a little bit spicy. And I love that. It sounds very simple, but it's delicious because I personally love cantaloupe. I don't think people eat as much cantaloupe as they should. And I think the pairing of the cantaloupe and the just the lusciousness of the prosciutto and then that really nice spicy honey perfect. Like that's a perfect bite to me for an appetizer. It's sweet, it's salty, it's spicy. If you make an appetizer that's sweet, salty, and spicy, I'm going to be all about that life. Hopefully that answers your question. Is it Jair? Jair the Hooper says, if you meet me and you forget me, you have lost nothing. What? Y'all really coming in pretty deep on Sunday with the Jesus talk. I love it. Jesse says, wake up. What happened? Did I pass out? You might have passed out. But I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Paper Rock says, that sounds really interesting. It actually is. And again, I don't know, some melons to me don't strike me as being particularly sweet. And cantaloupe to me sometimes is sweet, but I feel like you can play with cantaloupe in a kind of savory way and it'd still be good. That's what I think. Robert Brown says, you look like my sister. Well, that happened. Well, hopefully your sister's a nice looking broad, right? We'll go with that. But thank you everybody for being here. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up. We made it to 42 is what I see. I see 42 thumbs up, so I am appreciative of that. Looks like we took on some additional subscribers, so I appreciate you guys for that as well. Where am I going? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm about to pop boogie and get my life together today, but I am glad that I was able to spend some time with you guys. Definitely make sure to check out some of the people that I've shouted out in the video because they're people worth checking out. They're people that I watch, and I watch them because they're entertaining. I try not to watch people I don't find entertaining. So yeah, and let's see what's going on though before I close it down. Let me see what's happening here with the poll. Because I put my poll up. Oh my God. It was a 50-50. We had 102 votes and 50% of people said yes, they had seen freaking the 2 yolks in an egg and 50% said no. I don't think I've ever put up a poll that had this many answers in it that wound up being 50-50. That's crazy. Thank you, Winstone, for coming in. And yes, you have a really good day too. I'm going to try to keep catching your stuff. Again, January is a weird time because we are on the road a lot and I tend to be the person driving. I tend to be the person driving. So when I'm sitting in the passenger seat, I catch up on people's content, especially if I have an internet signal because I'm a bored passenger. So that's when I watch a lot of people's content. But if I'm the person driving, I just don't. But no worries, everybody. I am obviously still here to support, but I might be a little bit less support in the month of January just because of how my life goes. Melissa says we get them all the time. Oh yeah, the two yolk thing. It's only happened to me like twice in my life and it freaked me out. Apparently it's very common, but I'm not eating it. If I see an egg show up with extra yolks, I cannot. I cannot. Aaron will eat it still, but I will not. I'm just not that girl. Winston says, I have a torture for you today. 6 p.m. No, I'm going to try to catch it, Winstone, but I know that in about 2 seconds, I'm about to end this live stream, and then I'm about to get up. I'm about to go eat, and then I'm about to go hiking. But I'm going to check this out. You guys, can you do me a favor, you guys, if nothing else? Make sure that you guys go and holler at my dude Winstone today. I know there's not as many people in the chat mints as there were earlier. But for those of you guys who don't know who Winstone is, I need you guys to check him out. So 6 o'clock when he says that is actually 7 o'clock. No, 6 o'clock his time is 5 o'clock my time because he's on the East Coast. So if you're in Central Time at 5 p.m., Winstone is going to be cooking for you guys. So definitely make sure to check that out. Jesse says, I'm going to bed. See you later. No worries. Trini says, okay, bye. It was nice to be here. Thank you, Trini. I appreciate you too. Winston says, my original recipe. Melissa says, we buy the pink egg carton at Walmart and get them because they're actually jumbo-sized eggs. I only do brown eggs. We only do brown eggs here. I don't even know what the difference is, but we only do brown eggs because that's my preferred. They does seem to have a flavor difference. So I don't know. But that freaks me out, Melissa. And don't worry, Melissa, I'm going to hit you up on Insta if I can remember to do that today because I have to tell you a super funny story about my hiking expedition earlier in the week. So anywho, thank you everybody for being here. Everybody have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I will see you guys later in Winstone's live stream. If I do not make it, Winstone, thank you so much for being here. I know it's going to be a good show. I'm going to try to catch up on people's stuff if I can. Maybe I can listen in as I drive. I won't be able to type, but I might be able to get Aaron to pull it up so that I can listen as I am driving. But anyway, everybody have a very good one. Thank you guys so much for being here. Brown eggs are better for you. Really? You got to tell me more about this, Melissa. I just think that they taste better. That's my only thing. Anyway, thank you guys. Everybody be safe today. Everybody enjoy yourself today. Everybody be nice today. If do nothing else, be okay today and try to make somebody else okay, right? Anywho, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.